Who are those people that seek the Lord and seek His face? What do you seek after? It's a question you can ask yourself. What do you seek after? Do you seek after His face? Or you seek after the mundane things He can give? Someone said money. This 4 says, he that had clean hands and a pure heart, who had not lifted up his soul unto vanity. Unto vanity. These are the generation of people that will seek the Lord. People that has clean hands and a pure heart. Who shall ascend to the hill of the Lord? Who shall dwell? Who shall stand in His holy place? He that has clean hands and a pure heart. Okay, let's move from he that has clean hands and a pure heart. You understand what I'm saying? We move to who had not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. Can we really testify that we have not, or we are not lifting up our soul to vanity? What drives you to the presence of the Lord? What actually drives you to the presence of the Lord? We can ask ourselves that question. You can think deep. What really drives you to the presence of the Lord? It's for everyone. What really drives me to the presence of the Lord? Is it that problem? Of course, we are not saying, you said God, Scripture has told us that we should leave our bodies at the feet of Jesus. At the times we come to the presence, oh Father, I'm not looking for anything. I just want to be here, worshiping. I just want to be here. I want to see your face. I want to see your face. The generation of them that will seek the Lord and seek His face are those that have not given themselves up to vanity. They've not given their soul up to vanity. Most of us, if we don't get that thing we want, God, bye-bye. I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. I didn't see that with you, which I asked for. You know? He said, this is the generation of them that will seek the Lord. You, and I. Not just seek the Lord. Seek His face. Seek to see His face. I said, what vanity the Bible is talking about? I said, what is the vanity the Bible is talking about? Oh, people that has given themselves to money, to mundane things. All these things that you are seeking for, you will not carry to heaven. You will not carry to where we are going to. We are only living in this life, waiting for Christ. This is just a bypass. So what will be that substance that will keep you even in eternity? He said our wants, our this will be tried. Are we going to live in money? I'm not saying money is a bad thing, but enough. God is saying, seek me. I know what you need before you ask me that. I know what you need. And I know the time that you need it. I know when you should have that thing. I know when you should have that thing. But why don't you just seek my face? Seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness. Every other thing will be added unto you. Seek my face. I said the mundane things that will only pass away or only fade away, because one day that money will finish. Okay, we are going to write this exam. We will still have more and more exams to write. They are all there's a limitation to those things. But what is that is limitless? The life, the glory that we get. See, as we behold the face of God, we become what He wants us to become. We begin to shine the light of God. We need to shine forth His glory. We need to reveal that glory through us and in us. I said, what does it mean to seek, to pursue, to search, to hunt, to chase? What are we chasing after? This is the generation of them that will seek me and seek my face. And seek my face. I said, what are we seeking after when we seek the face of the Lord? The face of the Lord is the same as His presence. We are seeking after His presence. I said, you know the character of God, or you know the personality, or you're able to be able to discern how somebody is feeling by their face, by just looking at their face. If I'm hungry, you will see it on my face. If I want to sleep, you will see it very well on my face. As we seek the Lord, the more we know Him, the more we know His character, the more we know His personality, the more we know who He is. Let's seek to know Him. Let's seek His face. Let's seek to know His character. You know, most of us, we suffer. Not suffer, but okay, suffer because we do not really know this God that we pray to. We don't seek His face enough to have understanding or to have knowledge of these things. And when you don't have knowledge of it, you keep suffering. You keep suffering. You know, suffering in the sense that you allow the enemy deposit thoughts, or not just thoughts, but there are some things he can deposit seeds, not just through people. Do you understand? Problems can arise, storms can arise, but because you do not know who is in your boat, because you don't know the character of the one that is in your boat, the one that is able to speak to that storm and say, peace be still. You know, maybe you are seeking the Lord. Maybe you are, where you are right now. But most times you neglect to pursue. It's not just about coming, okay, but with the whole of your heart. We are seeking to see His face. We are seeking to know Him more, because there is more. There is more in Him. There is more in Him than the thing that you can get in Him. He's saying that He can give you that thing more than you ask for, because it's a lot. He's not using it to do anything. He can give you more. Just seek my face. I know you better than you know yourself. I know you better than you know yourself. Why don't you seek my face? Why don't you come closer to me? He said, draw nearer to me and I will draw nearer to you. How do we draw closer to Him? Seeking the face of God. It's not possible. You cannot attain a relationship or intimacy when the only prayers you have is, give me this, give me that. Or before, when you are coming to the presence of God, you have a list of prayer points you want to pray. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But which time are we giving to? Okay, God, I know I want this. I can see the storms around. I know you can see the storms. But regardless, I just want to be here. I just want to be here, beholding your face. Beholding your face. I said, you know the character of the one. Okay, sorry. So while seeking the face of God, the more we know Him experientially. I said, see, if you want to know God, seek His face. I don't know if anybody wants to move beyond where they are, this superficial, where they are. I want more. I want to go deeper. I want to go deeper in Him. I want to build relationship. I want to build intimacy. But with that, we are on the topic of prayer this month. And yes, you've been taught prayer. Yes, it's one of the ways we can build relationship with God. But what is that you are praying for? What is that you are chasing after? What is that you are seeking after? What is that you are longing for? See, we are all created for His pleasure. We are all created for Him alone. It's not about us. It's not about us, but about Him. One time I was asking myself a question, I was asking Holy Spirit, am I indeed the life that I live, the way I live my life, everything that I do, am I bringing pleasure to you? Is the Lord smiling on my face? Is He smiling to me? And yes, keep going. I'm with you, keep going. Is He laughing when He sees me? When I come to His presence and I'm there, I want Him. Do you know the joy that it brings when somebody wants you and they are longing for you? Like, just in a human sense, the person is calling you, is checking up on you, buying you things, and just, longing to see you, longing to you. You know how special you feel. When last did you pursue after God? Last Sunday, our mama taught us back to basics. Back to basics. That is one of the ways we are going back to basics. She mentioned she was talking specifically about the scriptures. She was talking about the scriptures. You see God in prayer. You see God in worship. You see God in the study of the scriptures. You pursue after God. Yeah, there is longing in you that even though I'm hungry, I don't have money. But I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that because you are my priority. Because it's you that I long for. It's you that I want. I want to be a host of your presence. When the presence of the Lord is with an individual, there is nothing that you are looking for. See, Psalm 23 said, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. I shall not want. That means, he went further. He maketh me to lie down in the green pastures. So if He already makes me to lie down in the green pastures, so what else am I looking for? What else am I wanting? It might not look like it, but He's saying, this is the generation of them that will seek me and seek my face. My face. His presence is on His face. You can behold His glory. I want to use the example of Moses. He said, he was asking the Lord to reveal His glory. And God said, you cannot see my face. You cannot see my face. Say, when we seek His face, the more we grow in knowledge and intimacy with Him. Because you can basically see His intentions in His face. You can know how He's feeling. You can know what He wants. Seeking His face draws us closer into intimacy with God. I said one's face represents the whole person. If there's somebody that always frowns all the time, or never smiles, I know there are times that we can actually have those moments when we are down and all, you understand? But there's one particular person that is strict. You know how strict people are. Their facial expression, you know that this one, I cannot go to this area. Do you understand? And you cannot just know by just one looking at it, like you're just looking at the person's face just once. You saw the person once and you concluded that the person is like that. You have to keep seeking his face. You have to keep beholding. You have to keep checking. Okay, maybe in the morning his face is like this because let me check in the evening. Understand? Let me check the next day before I draw my conclusion that okay, this person be going. You understand? I said, and we are these people, this generation that will seek God and seek His face. You and I, the earlier verse said, with a clean heart. So, with a clean heart and a pure heart. I said, all you long for is Him. You are not sharing your heart with something else. It's one with a humble and a contrite heart, one who fears the Lord. Psalms 25, verse 12 to 14. I want to use a different translation. Psalms 25. Psalms 25, verse 12. Who are those who fear the Lord? He will show them the path they should choose. They will live in prosperity, and their children will inherit the land. The Lord is a friend to those who fear Him. He teaches them His covenant. Those who fear the Lord. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Those who fear the Lord always want to see Him smile, because you are like, no, He becomes your priority. Most of us are nonchalant about Him. Most of us, we use God. We use God for our own pleasure. What were we made for? What were we made for? His worship, His own pleasure. When you worship, do you ask God, help me to worship you the way He wants me to worship you? Or you worship according to the way you are feeling, the way to make you happy, make you feel comfortable? Because it's not all the time worship will be comfortable. I'm doing that so that He will smile. I'm going to class and doing that presentation so that Pastor Shane will smile and be happy with me because I did my presentation well. Do you understand? Do we only seek after our own happiness, our own joy? Do we seek after our own happiness, our own joy? What were we made for? I want you to write it at the back of your head that I was made for Him and Him alone. Can someone say it? I was made for His pleasure. So if God is not happy, you have to strive to make Him happy. Like, regardless of how it will make you feel. That's the point we should get to. Because we're made for His pleasure, for His own worship. So we have to fulfill that. We have to fulfill that. The fear of the Lord is those that fear the Lord that will desire. Why do we think all the people in the scriptures, everyone that walks with God, always desired His face, always desired His presence? Because they know what His presence brought. Because they know what His presence did to them. Because they knew what His presence contained. The man that is walking without the presence of the Lord, you can't go far without the presence of the Lord. And And to be able to get his presence, we have to seek his face. And he's speaking to us again this morning. He's speaking to us again this morning. Seek my face. Seek me. Seek me. Yes, I understand. I know what you want. I understand the way you are feeling. I can see that you are feeling this way. I can see that things are not going the way you want. But don't worry, just seek me. Seek my face. Seek after my presence. Long after my presence. Seek my face. I said, seeking God's face means desiring to know his character and wanting him, desiring to know his presence more than any other thing he can give us. More than the miracle, more than the power, more than the wishes, more than. David said in Psalms 27 verse 4, one thing that I have desired of the Lord, that will I seek after. That will I pursue. That will I run after. That will I long after. Everyone was called to seek his face always. Let's see Psalms 105 verse 4. Psalms 105 verse 4. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his face evermore. So this is like, say a commandment. It's an instruction because he knows our tendencies. He knows what we can do. So everything that's written in the scripture is to guide us and to help us. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his face ever. Okay, even though we haven't abundant God, there are times when we neglect to pursue him. I said God's face, his holy character, is often concealed by our human conditions and fleshly desires. We conceal the face of God by our own conditions and our own desires. That should not be so in our walk with God. Say the Lord desires our constant companion in every experience of life. He wants us to know him true and true. Said if we draw close to God, he will draw close to you. If only we will draw close to him, he will draw close to us. 2 Corinthians 7 verse 14. Sorry, 2 Chronicles 7:14. Second Chronicles 7:14. Said, and as for thee, if thou wilt walk before me, as David thy father walked, and do according to all that I have commanded thee, and shalt observe my statutes and my judgment. Oh, sorry, I read it wrong. 14, I read 17. If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, the people that are called by my name, we are all called by the name of God. We have all come into the light. And He's still telling us again, regardless of the fact that we are in His presence, we are in Him. He's still telling us again, if only you can humble yourself and pray and seek my face. If only you seek my face. I said we seek the face of the Lord through prayer. We seek the face of the Lord through prayer. Also, the true nature of worship is to seek the face of the Lord. I don't know how you worship. I don't know how you worship actually, because if you want to truly, try to be practical about it, what do? We fix our gaze on Him, right? And we sing songs. Are we singing, or are we even the worship to His back? As we are doing that, we are worshiping face to face, face to face. Face to face. Face to face. That is His desire, that you seek Him first. Seek Him, seek His face, seek His presence, seek His presence. Our desire should be that I want to be a carrier of His presence. I want to be a host of His presence. This is not just going to affect only you. It will affect each and every one that comes across your path. Each and every one that comes your way. Both your family, everyone around you. There is more. There is more in His presence. There is more that He can teach us. There is more to learn in His presence. Not just a physical location. There is more to learn in His presence. There's more to know. There's more He can show us. There's more He can teach us. There is more to Him than what He can give to us. There is more in Him, more than the pleasure you can get. There is more in Christ, in His presence. There are some things that you cannot see elsewhere. When you are praying, okay, you are like tapping into the storehouse of God, because definitely they are all for us. There's some things you cannot get from them, only in His presence. Seeking His face, you are seeking His presence. Seeking His face, you are seeking Him, you are seeking His presence. And just not only seeking Him, or not only just seeking His presence, we get to know Him more, because it's in His presence that He teaches us and show us the different sides of Him. Because there's not only one way of God, there's more to God that we don't know. The Christian walk, I said the Christian walk is a life devoted to seeking God's presence and favor. If you indeed are walking the Christian life, living the Christian life, it's a life devoted. If you are seeking something else apart from His face, I don't know. It's very, very easy for you to. It's very easy for you to walk out His will. It's very easy for you to go out of alignment. It's very easy for you to, fall out. He has called us to live that life of godliness. And to live that life of godliness, we have to seek His face daily. Because we have to know this God that we serve. We have to know this God that we keep asking for things. We have to imagine if, as you're a parent now, and your child keeps coming, does not look at your face. All he wants she wants is collect that sweet in your bag and we cannot greet. We not greet, we not even say mommy. Or we even like start a conversation with this. Mommy, I want this. Do you understand? No parents, you will not collect that sweet. And you will not even collect that sweet the next day. Do you understand? But his mercy. Say, well, just allow her to just give it to her when she wants. But that is not how it's supposed to be. That is not how it's supposed to be. It should be a devoted life of seeking God. Of seeking God. Of seeking God. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face, if they will only seek my face, what they are going through, they will not go through it. If they only seek my face, the wisdom that they need, they will get it. If they can only seek my face, Satan will not be able to make mess of his children. I just wonder how God is looking at it, like, okay, like, why are you allowing? I've given you this, I've given you that. Why are you allowing this thing mess with you? I said the Lord wants us to humbly and trustfully seek His face in our prayers and in our times in His Word. It requires intimacy to look intently into someone's face. This one, like it requires intimacy to see God's face. You know, every day beholding, every day beholding, every day beholding, every day beholding, every day beholding. You know your spouse, you know your friend more when you keep, you know, when you keep seeing them day by day. It brings a closer step in person. When you keep seeing them day by day. You know, when like I don't know if anybody has been like in a long distance relationship and close relationship. You know the difference it makes. Okay, that one you can, let's say you can actually do video call, you know, but it's different from when you are close to the person, you can actually see the person's face. Then you can be able to discern and be able to know that, okay, what I'm saying right now is affecting that person. Do you understand where I'm coming from? The person is not happy with what I'm saying, or it's not. That is the intimacy. It requires intimacy to seek the face of the Lord. I said pursuing God's face is equivalent to developing an intimate relationship with Him. So we are longing for intimacy. We are longing for intimacy. We want to know God more. We want a greater dimension of Him upon our life. We want to see. We want to host His presence. But what are you seeking after? Psalm 63 verse 1 to 3. O God, thou art my God, early will I seek thee. My soul thirsted for thee, my flesh longed for thee. In a dry and thirsty land, where no water is, to see thy power and thy glory. So as I have seen thee in the sanctuary, because thy loving kindness is better than life. My lips shall praise thee. God's message to each and every one of us today. He's saying, this is the generation of them that will seek me. Not just seek me, but seek my face. Long after my presence. There's nothing like His presence. There is nothing like His presence. There's nothing like His presence. There is no way else you can get his presence or get the thing that will get from his presence. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. As we love people to chase after us, that's the same way God loves. That we chase after him, that we seek his face, after him, after him. Not after what we can get in his presence. To seek after him, to seek his face. He said, it's okay, I know the desire of your heart. I know that you are saying it's not easy because the problems are just a lot for me to just, I cannot just shut them off my mind. I'm already used to that kind of life. I'm already used to that kind of life, but he's saying, you can do it. Just seek after my face. Seek after my face. Our mama said the last time that seeking after the face of God takes time. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes energy. It takes your pleasure. Because you have to draw your pleasure from his own pleasure. It takes time. It takes time. It takes effort. We have to put effort. We have to put in our pleasure. We have to put in our comfortability. It takes time to please God. I mean, to seek his face. When you want to woo someone, I don't know who has experienced that, you take your time. You come with different nice strategies. And you are coming, you give this one, she do like this. You give the next one, she do like this. You keep doing it day by day, morning, night. One day she will break. And she will give you that audience that you want. To talk more of God. I'm not comparing God with, what he has options to. He feels it. He's jealous about us. He's jealous about us. He's jealous about us. Are you going to be part of? Maybe you are still in the first line. Who shall ascend to the hill of the Lord? He that has a clean heart and a pure heart. If you are in the first line, maybe you can go to God this and ask him, Lord, I want to ascend. I want to be in that holy place, in that holy hill. And you are given the conditions, and you are saying that if I don't have clean hands and a pure heart, I can't stand in the holy place. You can go before him and ask him to clean your heart, to give you a pure heart, to create in you a new heart, to create in you a new heart, to clean your hands, to give you a clean hand, to create in you a new heart. And then if you are the one that have lifted up your soul to vanity, all you care about is vanity, that's your priority. Why don't you go before God? As the prodigal son came back, he chased after money. Oh, give me this. That was his inheritance. That was his money. That's his right. But he took it and went far. He took it and went far. But the day he realized, he came back. He came back. He said, even the servants in my father's house are eating much more better than I do. The people getting more than I do. But me that is the main, the second in command. Look at what I'm eating. I've taken the money and I've gone far because the money will not last. Those things, I'm not saying that those promises are not, because you will still have to come back again for that same thing you are praying for. Because there's a limitation to that. It's limited. But while in the presence of the Lord, the storehouse is open every day for you. You don't have to come back, because you can access it every day in His presence. In His presence, you can access whatever you want to access. While knowing, even without you asking, He can give you that which you want, because He knows what you need before you ask. Why don't you rise up on our feet? Let's rise up on our feet.